You see, fellow Kenyans, the day ODM will realize that they've been running this race by themselves, it will be too late because I've heard Oburudinga talking a lot of things. And Oburudinga, in fact, Oburudinga is saying that being in opposition is quite easier than being in government.
You know that ODM party is not a party which was founded on pesa hii kudistribute nini. Hii ni chama ambayo imekuwa inapigania wananchi, and it is fighting for the people's rights, people's interest, that leads our party up to today and forever. We shall continue to be on the side of the people. But then there is something which we are experiencing, which is very different from what we are used to. We have been used to fighting government. We have been used to opposition. We have been used to the streets. We have been used to demonstrations. And now, Raila Amolo Odinga alituacha kwa serikali. Now, when you are in government, you are bearing a burden. Because being in the opposition is much easier than being in government. Now, when you are in government, you are bearing a burden. Because being in the opposition is much easier than being in government. To be in the opposition, you just oppose. Unasema hawa walipromise hii hawajafanya, walipromise hii hawajafanya, promise hii hawajafanya, na pesa tele wanakula kwa corruption. Sivyo? But when you are in government, you are now the one being accused. You are the one now being accused of all those things. And therefore, you have to be more careful because we are swimming in strange waters. We are swimming in waters which we are not used to. And we are also bearing a burden which is not ours. You know, we were in the opposition. We opposed William RUTO in the last election as ODM. But we came in through the back door. Now, we are moving on together so that in the next government we come in through the front door.
Of course, what do you expect? What do you really expect? Because you are thinking that now being in government, you are going to enjoy. You can't really enjoy if you're not used to that government. That is a fact. You've never been used to that government. So why do you think that you're going to enjoy? What really makes you think that it's going to be very easy for you? It can never be easy for you. And it will never be very easy for you. I've heard Oburudinga today was speaking, and I heard him saying that tusipochunga tutashindwa. Si ati msipochunga mtashindwa.
I want to just inform you that we are moving on. We have already formed a team which is working on the policies of our parties so that we come out with a united manifesto. One manifesto, not two manifestos of ODM and ODA. But once we come out with the manifesto, now we are going to go to the political negotiations on the table now to discuss issues like zoning, like sharing of power, the real power. So all those things are on the table. We are moving on together, and we are happy that we also have strong support in the Rift Valley. We were told that in the Rift Valley there is nothing for ODM. But somebody from Tiati is telling me we even have some MCAs. We have Madam here, who is Damu, ODM Damu. So we have people who are ODM Damu in Baringo. And you are welcome. And I'm very happy to receive you here in Powerhouse. Karibuni sana and asanteni sana. One of you was talking about zoning. That is one of the things we are negotiating, because as we have to be careful. We might find ourselves fighting between ourselves. We might find ourselves fighting order. We might find that order might become one of your biggest obstacle, because you will be pushing each other. But if you push each other too far, you also lose the bigger picture. So we must be very careful. We are going to negotiate. We are going to do this zoning. But it is not an easy thing. It is a difficult thing, but we have done it before. So we are going to do it again. We are going to negotiate.
If that is what, because that is what you are preparing, mtashindwa. It is very clear, it is crystal clear that mnaenda kushindwa mapema sana. There is nothing that you're going to do to escape this. This one is something that you cannot escape. Kushindwa, you can't escape kushindwa. It is going to be up to you now to think of what you can do hapo haraka haraka ili muondoke hiyo shida ambayo mnaenda kupata hapo mbele, because at the end of the day, let me tell you the truth, kunaenda kuwa na shida kubwa sana. You're going to have a very, very big problem that I don't know how you're going to solve it, but the truth of the matter is the problem is there. Problem is there. Shida iko hapo kubwa sana tena zaidi. There is a very, very big problem, a very, very big one for that matter. You get it? A very big problem that I really don't know how you're going to solve it. But let me say this, that nyinyi ndio mnajua jinsi mambo yanaenda kusaidika. Sisi letu jicho, our work is to put our eyes and see what you are doing or how prepared you are. The second story of the day, I've had Speaker of the National Assembly being called Shenzi wakati ambapo alikuwa anaambia the DCP party members that with MPs that we do not entertain party uniforms in this house.
Honorable members, those senators sitting in the gallery, will you vacate the Vice President, Deputy President seat? I allowed you in the Speaker's row and not to sit on the Deputy Speaker's seat. Deputy President seat, sorry. Order, and Sergeant at Arms, you know the rules of the House. You don't need the Speaker to pronounce himself on this for you to enforce the rules which you know. Nobody, and I mean nobody, can take that seat except the Deputy President.
We are ready, yeah?
Order, honorable members, you know that when you are swearing in your colleague, it's done in absolute silence. You can celebrate thereafter, and the celebration will be in the garden out there, not on the floor of the House. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Are you a Christian or a Muslim?
I'm a Christian.
You swear by the
Honorable
Bible?
Speaker, I beg to introduce to you the member-elect for All Kalau constituency, namely Sami Douglas Kamau Waweru.
The Bible?
Bible, yes.
Here. Lift the Bible in your right hand and recite this oath. Starting with your name.
I, Sami Douglas Kamau Waweru, having been elected a member of the National Assembly, do swear in the name of the Almighty God that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the people and the Republic of Kenya, that I will obey, respect, uphold, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Kenya, and that I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge the duties of a member of Parliament. So help me God.
Very well. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
You may proceed and sign to your oath of office. Next order. And the next order.
Order number 2, communication from the chair.
It is never easy, and it's not going to be very easy in this country, fellow Kenyans. But at the end of the day, fellow Kenyans, that is just my opinion, that is my thought. Let me know what you're getting at the comment section. Don't forget telling me where you're watching this video from and how these videos are reaching. Until we meet again, I've been your host, Bonfasena. Bingo.